Hey guys, Joe here and welcome to my channel Not So Average Joe. So I'm going to be reacting to the new trailer, the second trailer for The Lion King. This remake of The Lion King, I've only seen the teaser trailer for it, but it looks pretty interesting. I wouldn't necessarily call it a live action from what I can tell, because it seems to only have, you know, CGI lions and CGI animals in it. It doesn't seem to be anything real. Or there's no like people in it from what I can tell. Like I said, I've only seen the teaser, so I don't know how it can be called live action. Either way, it's a reboot. It looks more similar to the remake of The Jungle Book, which I found was just amazing. I absolutely love that. So I've got high hopes for this, but it's a remake that didn't need to happen. So I'm still not 100% sure about it. I'm not keen on the way Aladdin is going. I mean, it looks good. It looks visually quite stunning. However, I think the casting is wrong, and I just don't like that idea of remaking some of the classic Disney films anyway. And Dumbo I would have given a mixed review. It's Tim Burton. It seemed to be the least Tim Burton film that Tim Burton's ever made. The costumes were great. Visually, again, stunning, really nice. The story was okay, but it wasn't as emotional as the animated one was, actually, funny enough. And I don't know. I mean, it didn't hook me as much as I was hoping it would. And the new Milan reboot, when we finally get a glimpse of that would be really interesting, because I think that's made to be a live action film. I think there's already been a live action film on it, but not a Disney live action film anyway. That's based on the animation. Either way, let's just go straight into the trailer for not Aladdin. Either way, let's just go straight into the trailer for The Lion King, and we'll have a quick discussion afterwards. Let's go.
Life's not fair, is it, my little friend? While some are born to feast, others spend their lives in the dark.
It looks gorgeous. It looks so good, visually.
Begging for scraps.
Wow.
Everything you see exists together in a delicate balance. While others search for what they can take, a true king searches for what he can give.
I've got shivers. I do actually have shivers.
Run away, Simba,
This looks so good.
and never return.
You must take your place in the circle of life.
It's really focusing on the cast. It really is. Because it's such a big cast. Here we go. Well, you've got to have Timon and Pumbaa in there, definitely. You know, it looks like they're pretty much going for a word-for-word remake, pretty much. But just visually, it looks stunning. It's so dramatic, the landscapes. I absolutely love the bit set in the desert and with sort of the caves and the weathered rocks, and then you've got the landscapes, the jungle, the savannah, the mountains. I mean, it looks visually stunning, and it was, you know, the Jungle Book was exactly like that, and that's the main thing I loved about the Jungle Book, was the way it looked, the landscapes, the visuals, the special effects, the CGI of the animals was incredible for the Jungle Book, and likewise for I keep calling it Aladdin. Likewise for The Lion King, it's just stunning. I mean, the animals are anatomically correct looking, which is great. I'd rather that. I wasn't too keen on, you know, Mowgli. It wasn't a Disney production, but the way their faces were, I wasn't keen on that. The Lion King, this version of The Lion King just looks visually stunning, and the music, when the music came on, and you know, with everything that we're seeing on camera, just I got the chills up my arm. I got the hair standing on end, and that's what I want from a trailer. That really makes me want to see the film. I really do hope they have the original music and it's not just in the trailer to tease you, because some of the the reason I love the animated Lion King is mainly because of the music. Actually, I love the story as well and what it's trying to portray, and I love the way it talks about the animals existing together in a delicate balance. You've got effectively the tree of life and the food chain and the food web, and if one animal gets wiped out, then the creatures it feeds on will increase, which will then decimate some of the vegetation that other animals rely on as well, or vice versa. If it's an animal that's a prey animal and that disappears, then it will affect the balance of the predator-prey relationship. The predators will have less food to feed on, or if that was their only source of food, they'll also die out. So it's really interesting. I love the fact that it almost feels like a wildlife documentary in a way, like a David Attenborough documentary, and I love the way it portrays the animals and the life and death balance in the wild and in this African landscape. And you got all the different animals that we know and love from the Lion King, that we saw in the Lion King, plus some more. You got the dung beetle there and everything like that. The way the CGI is done on the animals is incredible. The voiceover is really good. I love that narration from whoever's playing Simba. I'm not sure. There's so many actors there. I know who's playing Pumbaa. That's as much as I know, and that's Seth Rogen, and he's perfect for the role in my opinion. It's that sort of actor, that sort of gruff voice that works for that character, and the comedic balance. He does that very well. So I think that's a great addition there. Just some of the scenes which were directly copied from the animated version, and looks like there's a lot of new scenes as well. I can't wait to see Mufasa's death in a good way, as in I want to see how they do it, how they go with it. Are they going to be darker and more brutal? I expect that this is going to be darker than the animated version, because it's going to be more suited for adults because of the style of animation that's in there. It's obviously live action because a lot of the landscapes are real, even if none of the creatures are. They're artificial. I'm rubbish with remembering some of the characters' names, to be honest with you, so I'm not going to go into that. But the one character I'm going to miss Rowan Atkinson, who voiced the character of the Hornbill. I think it's a Hornbill. That is the one character I think I'll miss, the one voice actor I'll miss, but I'm sure whoever's taken over for him will do a really good job. Yeah, I mean, so far, like I said, I've only seen the teaser. This is a new trailer. It also seems like a teaser. It doesn't give a lot away. We already know the story of the Lion King, so it doesn't need to give away its biggest scenes or anything like that. Who's playing Scar again? Let me just double check. Because that's... I remember from the teaser trailer that whoever's playing Scar is an actor that I thought would play him really well. Unlike with Aladdin, where I think the casting really doesn't work. Who is it? Was it Chiwetel Ejiofor? I don't remember. Don't know. John Oliver. John Oliver plays a Hornbill. That's the one, and he would do quite a good job as well. So I'm excited for that, even if we haven't got Rowan Atkinson there. I think it's Chiwetel Ejiofor that's playing Scar. I'm not sure. James Earl Jones, who was in the original Lion King. Beyonce Knowles Carter. I think Beyonce's Nala, isn't she? I'm not sure she's playing both the young and the old Nala. I presume just the older Nala. Either way, I mean, it's a really good cast, and I'm sure it's going to be great when it comes out, judging from what I've seen so far. The music, the sound, the visuals especially are stunning, and I'm really looking forward to this. So, hopefully, unlike many of the other Disney reboots, I can really enjoy it. I didn't like Beauty and the Beast either, so I really want this to be like The Lion King in terms of just really well written and really well made. And I think I've got high hopes for this, and I think that is going to be the case. So thank you for watching. Thank you for watching my reaction, and make sure you like and subscribe. And if you have any comments you want to make them below. I'll make sure I reply. And yeah, join me back for some more reactions. And I've got to probably release my new Aladdin reaction soon. It's a bit better than my teaser reaction, I have to admit, but I've still got a lot of doubts. And I'm also reacting Game of Thrones in a few days, so come back for that as well on Monday. It should be on Monday, or possibly on Tuesday. I'll release it at the latest. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.